It's defensive tackle.
I was going to say,
All right, there you go.
trash can full of dirt. That's what they're looking. Which we've been talking about defensive tackles all day.
What's his size?
This is
Y'all
a name
pull him
you
up.
said a couple hours ago. It seems like a guy that they've been interested in. Talk about a space eater. I mean, Dane, I'll let you do it, but this is a massive human being.
6'4", 330 pounds, 34-inch arms. I mean, you guys were absolutely right the way you set it up. He is a nose tackle. He's going to set him up over the A-gap, line him up over the center. A lot to like about what he can do. Eating blocks, stopping the run, creating those 10-car pileups inside. Zero pass rush value, but that's not why you're drafting him. You're drafting him to be that nose tackle. Moves really, really well for 330. We'll see what he comes in at, because I know at some point he was over 350, and so the weight, you need to watch that. But he's a guy that you just plug in there, and he's a tree stump.
You want somebody to get in the way. At some point, you want that trash can full of dirt to be able to be on his team. Don't look at him. I don't want Cowboy fans to look at him like he's going to be a three-down player. But what I want, what I intend for this team to do is to lean on those guards, lean on those tackles, because majority of those guys, around in the late third, in the fourth quarter, that's where you see those turnovers and takeaways. That's when you see those guards and those other boys getting pushed back. So that's what I'm looking for. Is he strong? I'm going to have to wait and look at tape.
Selection of the NFL draft, it was defensive tackle out of Kentucky, Quinton Bohanna is the pick for the Cowboys. And, well, it's one that, like Dave, you talked about when it came up, it's a big bucket of dirt. Brian, you gave your scouting report for the internet side. Kind of want to give that to the radio peeps as well.
Yeah, he's a massive guy. When you watch defensive tackles play, especially against the run, you worry about them getting turned. And he's one of these guys that's not going to get turned. He's going to play with power at the point of attack. He's going to take on double-team blocks. He's going to move down the line of scrimmage, though, kind of make sure that the guys behind him are able to make plays. That's what this type of guy does. He's not going to give you much on the pass rush side. I'd like to see him use the bulk and his power more to get a little bit more push as a pass rusher. He tends to get a little straight up and then try and kind of find and then rush. So hopefully that these line coaches stuff here will work with him.
Keep it. Iron sharpens iron. Need that young safety to close this out. We reached for the CB Nashawn.
I think we did.
They're not going to move him.
To you, Robert.
But he's got to. If he can develop a little bit more pass rush, I think he can have a little bit better player.
He's a short area space eater is exactly what he is. He doesn't have a large radius of impact, and that's fine. You need guys like this who can still impact the way you play defense just by being out there. You don't have to be a guy that piles up the stat sheet. You just need to help others do that. And so with 59 career tackles and 45 games, not the ratio that you want to see, but when you look at what he was asked to do, I think that really stands out. He'll use that length to get his hands up and knock down passes at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes he'll get a little sloppy with stand up, and his pads will get a little high, so he'll sacrifice his balance at times. But you're talking about just a large human being, like Brian said, who just not going to give you much pass rush, but as a run defender, he's going to be a guy that helps open things up for his teammates.
I just love that. Like, everything about this draft just feels like looking at the linebacker situation and saying, like, I don't want to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. We drafted Micah Parsons, got amazing value on Jabril Cox. And not just Bohanna, by the way, but then, you drafted two other guys that can really help you out in that regard. I mean, they're trying to fix it, clearly. I feel better knowing that I wasn't the only one alarmed by that.
No doubt about it. We do have the newest Dallas Cowboy, Quinton Bohanna, on line as he was selected out of Kentucky. We've got a couple of Kentucky Wildcats now with Kelvin Joseph. Quinton, first off, congratulations on a big day for you. What is the celebration like for you right now?
Man, it's crazy. My whole entire family out here in Memphis Cowboys fans. So they going crazy right now, man. They just lifelong dream. And after the pro day and the meeting I had with Coach McCarthy and Coach Quinn, and I got to talk to Mr. Jer, and I just felt good about the situation. I felt like I was a fit, and I was just waiting. I was just waiting for them. I knew today was going to be a good day.
So
Congratulations, by the way. But how does that feel if your family's Cowboy fans? It's something you've known your whole life, and then you talked to Mike McCarthy a couple months ago, and just like sort of starting to realize that might happen up until today. What was that like when it first dawned on you that could happen for you?
Mama,
it was still kind of surreal.
Come on.
And it didn't hit me until, it didn't really hit me until just now. It was surreal. You always know that it's a chance, but when it really happens, it's just, I know, feel like I can't even describe it.
Get in there and ask a question.
Quinton, what do you believe? We hear the celebration, man. This is awesome. What do you believe is the best part, the strongest part of your game as you enter into your professional career?
It's for sure playing the run, being physical, being a plug in the middle, and letting the guys behind me run free and make plays. But also, I can add some athleticism to that and make plays myself when it needs be.
Well, Quinton, thanks for taking some time to
Brian,
talk
get
with
in there,
us.
man.
We look forward to seeing you on the field out here at the Star very soon.
Brian, ask him a question.
We'll let you get back to it. There he goes, Quinton Bohanna, the newest Dallas Cowboys selected in the 6th round. And that's the thing about day 3 guys, these 6th and 7th round picks is, sure, there's a lot of reality that sets in because it's time to go to work and you got to make a roster. But at the same time, I mean, this is still really cool to hear that in the background. And I'm sure we'll have the secret audio coming up here in a little bit as well to hear kind of the initial reaction. Actually, guess what? Our great guys behind the scenes have it right now. Let's listen to the secret audio of what Mr. Bohanna heard as he was selected by the Cowboys.
Hey, Quinton, this is Jerry Jones, and we want to hand this card in and make you a Cowboy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, we've been watching. We've been watching you. We're real good, and congratulations on your opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Well, we're excited for your opportunity, and I'll tell you what, take it from somebody that's benefited no place like the NFL. So don't let them take it away from you.
No, I'm going to take full advantage of it. Thank you for this opportunity.
You bet, Quinton. You bet. Listen, we'll start right here. Mike McCarthy wants to talk to you, your new coach.
Where you at?
Yes,
here he is.
Where you at
Quinton,
right
how you feeling?
I can't even describe it, Coach.
That's awesome. Are you back home in Memphis?
Thank you, Coach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I told you was coming to Dallas, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
That's
I can't wait.
Well, hey, you're a perfect fit for us, so enjoy this time with your family and friends, and I'll see you on the 14th, okay?
Thank you for this opportunity, Coach.
Oh, you bet. You bet.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So a couple more things there to take away from the phone call. The 14th was mentioned again. And then also, I mean, we knew that the Cowboys had their eyes on him for a good amount of time. But, I mean, whenever you hear a coach straight up say, I told you were coming to Dallas, kind of shows just how interested they were.
Yeah, it also makes sense to Jeffrey look back at earlier in this draft when Micah Parsons is like, yeah, I had a Zoom call with the Cowboys, but, McCarthy wasn't there and Quinn wasn't there and Jerry wasn't there. Like, that wasn't plan A because now we have heard guys on the phone where he's like, I told you. And other guys were like, well, when Dan Quinn was working me out, I knew. And,
figured this out. Right.
Some of these